remember when I was 6, I got a hold of my dad's ID and it had an expiration date. Spent 3 hours crying because I thought he was set to die on that date. Girl, why? He asked me why I was crying and I didn't tell him because I was scared he was gonna cry as well. He didn't know he was gonna die in 5 years on his birthday. Guys, IDs expire and then you just have to get a new one. You're fine, you're not gonna die. Government can't plan your death unless you're a spy and you found out something like really bad, like Area 51 holds aliens and they're trying to repopulate the bottom of the ocean without everyone knowing. Then the government would probably kill you. But it's fine. At least you know something cool. Before I knew what a live studio audience was, by the way, that's the worst job ever. I've done it. It sucks. I thought that the people you hear laughing while watching TV were people in their houses. I would sit very close to the TV and laugh ignorantly loud so they could hear me too. Like, I want to hear my own laugh in the applause. No, you don't want that job, honey. It's terrible. It's called audience work and they pay you this much. And to feed you, like they legally have to, they give you a water bottle that's this big and one candy bar that's like yay big, you know? The kind you give out to kids on Halloween when you don't want to spend a lot of money, so you get the big mixed pack from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, you get one of those, and then they call you selfish. And they get mad at you for wanting to go to the bathroom like a normal human being. When I was 5, my mom came out into the living room while I was playing games, crawling around, merging ungodly noises. Is she having an exorcism? I thought she was being silly, so I crawled with her and tried to ride her like a horse. She was in labor. I was like, LOL, that's cool. Can I just get on your back while you're trying to push out a human being? Yeah, totally. Your mom's just screaming, crawling around in pain, and you're just like, that's fun. I want to do that too. No, you don't. Oh, by the way, I'm a mom now. It's a boy. But yeah. Up until like age 8, I used to think that everybody and everything in the world stopped until I was in the area. You know, things just generated as I walked along, like Minecraft. The world just generated itself for me. I seriously thought there was literally no movement at all until I came on the scene. I don't know why. I thought I was a main character. The world literally revolved around me. Girl, I used to think the entire country was in the shape of Texas. My mom thought I was so stupid and probably a little special when I said, oh yeah, New York is just like 2 hours that way, right? She really thought about putting me in a different school at that point. She's like, them public schools ain't teaching you a lot, are they? I used to get mad when Dora asked, what was your favorite part? Cause I'd go, I like the part with, and she'd just cut me off and go, I like that part too. Like, Dora, you so fake. You don't even know what I said. I used to be like, I helped this girl out and she won't even let me get a word in. She just interrupts me constantly. She's the main character of everything. LMAO, when I was younger, I remember someone telling me that if a rat bit you, you'll get rabies. My dumb butt thought that meant you would give birth to rat babies. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Rabies, rat babies. No, you won't give birth to rat babies. Just like if you swallow gum, it's not gonna sit in your stomach for 10 years. You will pass it. You just might be a little constipated. When I was like 5 or 6, I saw my parents' wedding tape and was so mad that I wasn't invited. Telling my dad, I am your son, your firstborn son, and you had my cousins there and not me. Thinking they just left me at home and got married when I wasn't even born yet. Dude. I think I did that with my parents. I was like, why couldn't I come to the wedding? And they're like, girl, we didn't have you yet. If y'all know where babies come from, ask your mama. I'm not doing that on this channel. When I was 6, my parents told me I had a doctor appointment, so I would leave early from school to get a shot, and I thought it meant I was literally gonna get shot by the doctor. Like, he's just gonna kill me. No, that's not how doctors work. That's how a hitman works, not a doctor. I remember one time my dad shaved his mustache and I cried and said, please put it back. My mom got me ready one day in the morning and didn't say where we were going. Went to a building with lots of kids. I start playing and then I saw my mom speed walking out of the building. I started bawling thinking I was being abandoned. Girl, it was daycare. Your mom's just like, okay, she's distracted and go. Hold my hand, hold my hand. Y'all know that was the TikTok sound? Yeah, you get it. My dad was a surgeon and one time he was hours late getting home from work. I asked my mom about it and she said he was tied up at the hospital. So my dumb, overactive imagination thought bad guys had taken him hostage and tied him up. Dude, you better give me that IV, that good juice. Yo, dad's not tied up at the hospital. No one cares that much. Oh, Robin Williams, it's too soon. As a kid, I was 100% convinced that this boy was really Robin Williams. And the production actually waited for him to grow up so they could finish filming Jumanji. LOL. I was so dumb. No, seriously, for a while, like way too long, I was way too old to be thinking this. I thought documentaries that were like based on people who were like dead, that they had filmed them before they died, knowing they were gonna die. I was like, wow, I wonder how they get those shots of them before they die. And my friend was like, you know, they're actors, right? And I was like, what? When I was 4, my mom told me she had just delivered my baby sister, and I cried and begged her to get her back because I thought that meant my sister got shipped somewhere else. She literally delivered her to Santa Claus in Africa. No, babies don't get delivered in storks. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I want you to go up to your parents right now and say, Sarah Caney told us that babies don't come from storks and get delivered on your porch. She said it's from mommy and daddy loving each other. What does that mean? I'm gonna get so many angry Instagram DMs from old people because of this. I want that. I used to think when an actor died in a movie, they were permanently dead. Like they actually just died on camera. Like, why the heck would you sign your life away for one movie and then die? Like, I want to die famous, okay? No, those videos get taken down because they're illegal. When I was 8, I had a dream where my mom was a robot and I woke up thinking that she was a robot crying. It made sense in my head since I am adopted and my mom is unable to get pregnant. Oh, okay. I asked her if she was a robot, crying a lot. She laughed and denied, but I was suspicious for a month. I think I asked my mom if I was adopted once because all the kids were talking about it. Like, oh, what if you're adopted? That'd be so funny. Like, why is that funny? Anyways, and she was like, no, you think I would choose to have you? Like, savage, mom. My mom got fired from her job when I was little and I cried because I thought that meant they were going to light her on fire. All these kids just think everyone's gonna die. It's so funny. They're not gonna light her on fire unless she's a witch, okay? Calm down. When I was 5 years old, my dad was trying to fix his parking and accidentally hit a woman's car in the lot. She threatened to call the cops. I was in the back seat and thought my dad would go to jail and the woman would have to adopt me. There was only one time someone rear-ended us. When me and my brother were in the back seat, my mom was driving, and we just went for a second. And she was like, what the heck? And then she went and yelled at him and then we went home. Little random story. You really think they're just gonna trade you? I remember being 8 and thinking all Disney stars spoke perfect Spanish. I was pretty shocked when I found out not only that they weren't Mexicans, but that those weren't their real voices and all of the shows were being dubbed in Spanish. Hannah Montana was the most shocking one. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she knows Spanish. She's been all over the world. When I was 7 or 8, my dad took me to Trader Joe's as a surprise, and I got really mad at him because he didn't tell me to bring anything to trade. I used to think it was some kind of trading post too. No shame. Dude, Trader Joe's is the best. Some of y'all probably don't know what that is. They're only in certain states. We have them in California, but they are literally the best grocery store ever. They're a little pricey, but their thing is they sell their own brand of everything, but it's all like really good stuff. When I was 5, I thought my mom was the strongest person in our area because she was the tallest, until one day a new neighbor moved in and she was taller than my mom. I started crying because I thought she was gonna beat my mom's butt. You really think everyone's just gonna wrestle each other like The Rock? I thought being laid off was a good thing, promotion, so I was in daycare the next day telling everybody my father got laid off. Like, that's not something to brag about. That reminds me of kindergarten when I brought my mom's beer koozie in to show and tell, and I was like, my mommy drinks beer out of this. And I think she got a very concerned phone call after that. But yeah, that's it. Comment below if you have any weird, dumb things that you used to believe as a little kid, and please click the screen to watch another video and subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll see you later.